Hello everyone. So today we are going to make a new project in MIT App Inventor, and that is very interesting, I can say, or it's a mathematical quiz. So in which we are going to make a one operation, that is addition on two random numbers. So that is what we are going to make today. And even the most interesting part is we are going to break down this project in two areas. First one is user interface, front end, and second is coding. So we are going to make this step by step. In first step, we are going to prepare the front user interface, or I can say the designing of the application, and then we will prepare the coding for that particular area. Okay, so let's start, or we need to create a new project for that. So here's the option to create a new project, and after that you have to mention the name of the project, whatever you are going to make today. So our project name is, for example, I'm giving the name Math Quiz. Okay, and then click on OK button. And after a few seconds, you will directly jump onto the main area where you can create your designs. Now, uh, I want to do one thing. Here you can see the checkbox. I want to uncheck it because I want to disappear the screen one. If I'm clicking on it once again, you can see the screen one is visible, but I don't want to take this. So I am just doing one thing. I am unchecking this checkbox so that I can see the complete screen. And even I want to change the orientation of the screen as well. I don't want to take this one. I want to change it in landscape. So here is the option screen orientation, and in which we have a lots of options like unspecified, portrait, landscape, sensor, user. We have many options, but right now my requirement is I want to change it in landscape mode or landscape orientation. So just click on that. Now you can see the look and feel has changed, right? So that is completely fine for me. And let's start with the components. So by the help of components, we are going to make a design, and that is the main interesting part. So initially, I want to take a one thing, that is the vertical arrangement in the layout section we have. So we'll go in the layout section and we'll take a vertical arrangement. And after that, we need to set it properly. I want to change it like the alignment in center. Yes. And I want to change the alignment of the screen as well. So here's the alignment, horizontal center 3 and alignment vertical center 2. So I think it's fine for me, or I can put it top also. It's quite good. But I want to change the size of the vertical arrangement. Height is okay, but I want to change the width. So width size, it will be, I think, 50%. It will be good for me. Yes, that's fine. Okay, and even I want to change the color of the horizontal arrangement. So I want to take this one, that is okay for me. I'm clicking on save. Now we will arrange one horizontal arrangement. So I'll take this one and I want to change it. So height is okay. And width, I want to change it fill parent. Yes, that is fine for me. And now I want to take labels. So step by step, we are going to take it. So I'm going in the component section and in which we have a label option. So just click on that. So this is what? This is the label one. I want to change the height also. So vertical arrangement height would be 40%. Yes, that is good. Similarly, for the horizontal arrangement, I want to change the height like 30%. Yes, that's fine for me. Now, this is the label 1. I want to change it. I want to change the label 1 text. I want to write here 0, and then I want to do one thing. I want to change the font bold and size, that is 30. And I want to put it in the center. So I want to align it in center. Okay, I want to go in the horizontal section. I want to align it. Yes, that is fine. Now this is the label 1. I want to rename it by the num1. Okay, so that I can easily identify this is the number 1, which is by default 0, but we can take any random number here. Okay, now next one is, next label I want to take it, and that is the plus symbol. I want to replace the text. I want to write here plus. Yes, and I want to change it in a font bold. I want to rename, or sorry, change the size. That is, I think 20 is sufficient. Now rename the label. You have to type here operator plus. Okay. Okay. Then take one more label for the another random number. Okay. So we'll do one thing once again. We need to replace the text. We need to type here 0. Then bold the font. Change the size with 30 because we are taking 30 size for the numbers and 20 size for the operators. Okay, so that is also fine, but rename it by the num2. That is the number second. Okay, so that I can easily identify at the time of the coding with all the labels. Now we'll take one more label and put it here and need to change it by the text equals to, change the size with 20 and then bold it. Okay, so it's looking cool now. Now we'll prepare the next one. Next arrangement, that is horizontal arrangement once again. Put it here and you have to set the text box because I want to write the text here. Whatever these two numbers I received, like for example, I received a random two numbers like 4 plus 3. Then my answer will be 7. So I need to write here 7. So for that, I will take text box and put it here. Now I want to do one thing. I want to change the horizontal arrangement background with pink. Click on OK. Now it's looking good. And we'll change the text box. That is fine. No issues. And now next we will take the one more horizontal arrangement and in which we will change the color. Like I want to take green color. Yes, and then click on OK. And I need to put it here button for check. Okay, and I need to replace the text of the button check. I'm writing here check. Yes, that is fine. And we can replace the name also. Even we can do one thing, we can bold it, the font, and then we can rename the button name also. So I'm typing here check button. Okay. So this is the first interface of our project. Okay. And then we need to add one notifier so that we can represent the messages, which is a non-visible component, but it will work. Like I am taking two random numbers, for example, 10 plus 2, then the answer will be 12. So if I am typing here 12 and I am clicking on that check button, so I will receive a message like correct answer, good job. Okay, and one more message, okay. Then if you are writing the 10 plus 2 answer will be 11, then if you will click on check button, it will represent the another message, wrong, not correct. Okay, in that case the messages are different. Wrong, not correct, go back. So this notifier will work in this way. Okay, so this is all about the first screen, or I can say the first interface of the project. But right now I want one more thing. I want to do a coding so that all the things will work smoothly. So for that we'll go in the block section, and then we will start step by step. So first step will be initialize global variables. Okay, so here is the section and in which we have a variables. So we'll go in the variable section and then we will initialize global variables. So because we are taking random values, so that's why we are taking a container so that we can store that value. So this is for the num1. So we are typing here num1. Okay, then we will go in the math section because initially the value will be 0. So we'll put it here because it will be in blank condition. Now we'll create a duplicate of that particular block because we are making for the num2. Okay, then next we are making one more duplicate copy and now we are taking another variable, that is answer. Okay, we are taking these three variables, num1 and num2 and answer. So I can say this is the first variable, this is the second variable, and this answer will be the third variable. Okay, so let's go in the next section, or I can say the next step. So the next step will be we need to do one thing. We need to set the questions, right? So for that, we need to create a one procedure, like what process or what set of instructions we want to perform. So we'll put in one procedure. So here's the section for procedure. So we'll set it procedure, and in place of procedure, I'm writing here set questions. Okay. Now step by step, all the instructions we are going to put in this procedure. So initially we need to set the global number. So we'll go in the variable section, and in which we have a set block. We'll put here, and then we will select global number 1. And in the global number 1, we are going to set the integers. Integers means numerical values. So we'll go in the math section, and in the math section we have a random integers block. So we'll put this random integer block here, and here we are writing 1 to 100. So it means we are taking any random number in between 1 to 100. But if I want more than 100 value, we will take in a random. So we'll replace it 100 and we'll write here like this. So any number you can receive randomly. But right now, for better understanding, I am taking only till 100 number, right? So this is for the numerical value 1. Now we'll set for the number 2, same thing. So I'm going to change it by num2. Okay. And then the next step is we are going to set the global answer as well. So we'll go again in the variable section. We'll take a set block once again. Now in place of the num1 and num2, we are going to take a global answer. But in the global answer, I want one operation. So that's why we are going to going in the math block again, and in which we are going to take a additional operation and put it here, in which we will set or I can say the not set, I am putting get operation here or get block here. Why? Because I'm taking two values and then apply operation addition. So we'll take this get block and put it here, and in the get 1 I will put num1, and similarly I want to create a duplicate copy, not for the mathematical integer, so I'm going to delete it and then put here and replace it by num2. Okay, so this is the logic. Like randomly we are taking two numbers, getting two numbers and apply the operation, and whatever operation we applied will set in the global answer. Okay, and global answer is if in case global answer is equals to the typed answer, whatever we are going to give the answer. So if both are equal, in that case answer will be correct, otherwise answer will be wrong. Okay, so let's start with the another thing. So we'll go in the text box section, because we are going to set text box also, answer text box also. So answer text box set, yes, set text box 1 to text, right? What text we want to set? Whatever answer we want to give in the text box. Like for example, I'm going in this section. This is 10, this is 2, and I'm typing 12. So that's why I'm giving this blank, but I need to add a space where we can add our value. Okay. So in text section, this is the string section. Here we can type the value of the answer which set in the text box 1. We need to set the values also for the number 1 and number 2. So we'll go again in text box section. Num section, sorry. So set num1 text 2, and similarly set num2 text 2. So what text we want to set in num1? Whatever value we will get from the globally. Okay. So we need to set, or I can take from here duplicate copy, get global number 1 and get global number 2. Okay. Now, the next operation will appear in the picture. That is when screen 1 initialize. What happened? When screen 1. So screen 1 is here. When screen 1 initialize, what happened? It call this procedure. Whatever procedure we have made step by step or by the set of instructions, that procedure will call here. So for that we have a option call in procedure. So we'll call set questions. Okay, this procedure name is set questions. So we are calling in screen 1. Whenever screen 1 initialize, this procedure will begin. Okay, now next things we need to apply, that is when check button. We have created one button, that is check button. So we'll go in this section and we'll take when check button click. When we will click on the check button, it will represent two things. If our answer is correct, it will represent the message correct, good job. And if our answer is wrong, then it will represent wrong, not correct. Okay, so we'll go in this section and we'll take controls. If then else. So what is the if condition? If condition is it will check the values. So we'll go in the math section, we'll take the equal operator, put it here, and then check the values. What is the value we will check here? We'll check the answer text box is equals to the get global answer. Okay, is it equal or not? So we'll check this. So we'll go in the text box, and in this we have text box text. Yes, here it is. So we'll put it here. If this text box text, whatever we are typing, like 11 I'm typing, 10 I'm typing, is it equal to the correct answer, global answer? So we'll get global answer from the variable. So we'll take it get block, put it here global answer. So if it is equal, then you will represent the message. So we'll go in the call section. We'll call in the notifier. Yes, in the notifier section, we have a message title, right? And button text. So we'll go and put it here. And we'll type the string. So we'll go in the text section, take the string so that I can write the message. What message I want to write here? Correct. Right? Create a duplicate copy and type the next title, that is good job. Right? Then button text will be okay. That's fine. So we'll take a duplicate of that string and type here, okay, not good job. If in case this is not equal, so it will be in false condition, then it will directly jump onto the else block. And in else block, it will call again a notifier, but in that case, messages are different. It will be wrong, okay, not correct, and this will be go back or do again, any message you can give, right? Or even you can write next question, anyone. I'm typing here next question in both, for example. If I'm making more than one question, then I can use next question. right? So this is all about the coding of that particular project. So let's see, is it working or not? So I'll go in the connect section, AI companion, and then scan that particular code through our mobile MIT AI2 companion, right? And after that, you can see the output. I'm going to show you the output. I can see uh, it is taking two random numbers, 14 and 23. This is the application which we have made, and you can see these are two numbers, random numbers, 14 plus 23. So if I'm typing here answer 5 and then click on done, and after that I am clicking on the check button, so it is representing me the not correct, wrong answer. And if I'm typing here, for example, correct answer, I'm just writing here 14 plus 23. For example, I'm typing this, then you can see good job, correct answer. So you can see here, you can see here, uh, it is representing two random numbers, 14 plus 23. And then in text box, if I'm typing the correct answer and clicking on the button check, then I will receive one message, good job, correct. And next question. But if in case I'm not writing the correct answer of the quiz, in that case, it is showing me the another message, that is not correct, wrong, right? Next question. So when I click on the check button, so this notifier will work. Okay, so this is the logic for that particular project. I hope it is clear to you.